We treat one another like a family.
So we want to make it like a family.
It's like a family here, you know?
It's more family than basketball. I grew up in Malton for 27 years. I'm not going to age myself and tell you how old I am, but I lived here for the majority of my life. I spent my formative years in Malton. When I was younger, there was a baseball program, there was the Malton Ice Bears hockey team, there were the rep programs, the Mavericks, for basketball. You name it, we had it, but as the years went on, it kind of faded away. So when I went on and finished school and got into my career, you know, I looked back and I thought to myself, there's no programming in Malton.
I think the very initial conversation with Kubir was, why are we going to do what we're going to do? And what's the goal of what we're going to do? And how much belief do we have that it's going to work? Him being his basketball mind and acumen that he has, paired with my knowledge. At the time, I had graduated from sports science, so in breast cancer research, so I had a lot of passion about biomechanics, human body, and I wanted to really leverage that quickly. So we thought, you know, it would be a good way to balance each other out, sports science with the basketball acumen, and it was just a partnership that's been going ever since. When we started in 2019, we had a shooting actually right around Malton Community Center, and the next day was our tryout, our very first tryout. So me and Kubir, we asked each other, is it worth doing with a risk factor? And we thought, you know what, if the community needs it, there is a youth organization that's willing to show up to provide programming. We thought this would be a phenomenal way to start off our trajectory.
I think across Canada, female sports, there's not enough programming. We're trying our best to fill that need. There's a lack of keeping them interested. I think there's a stat out there, by the time a young woman turns, I think, 13, they're probably dropped out of sports completely.
My brother started playing basketball, and so I took after them and I started playing with them, and that's like really how I fell in love with basketball. And then I found Malton Sting, and I've been here for 2 years now. I feel like has its ups and downs because, you know, I'm a girl, the only girl on the boys team, so like they think that I'm bad. Just talking in my ear saying, oh, you can't do this because you're a girl, or why are you on this team? Or just like hitting me with a basketball because I'm a girl. My coaches, I feel like they respond to it pretty good, and they're just like, play hard because like we know you're good, and if they can't see that, that's not their business because we know you're good. Sometimes I have to prove myself, but like I know my team knows I'm good, and I just don't want people to downplay like I'm bad just because I'm a girl.
May, steal that! Oh yeah, good D! Good help, guy! Good help! Hit my bag, bro.
This organization, these coaches care, and they're not afraid to go the distance and show up.
Our first season, we had a kid struggling just to be a part of something in school. He was getting bullied. Also was getting, involved with, fights at school, and parents were being called to the office like regularly. Just us being that voice that, hey, you're not, a loser, or you're not a trouble kid. Like, you just need to find something to get your hand, to do. All of that led to him getting back on track and just gaining the confidence to be a better person and a better, man or a boy, if you want to say.
There wasn't that many opportunities for older, I guess you could say, older brother figures to help guide the youth of the next generation. So I just see myself as somebody that really can do that and excel at it. So I just try to apply as much of the things that I wish I had when I was at this age. I try to apply them now so that these kids can have these opportunities and that support that they really miss out on, or that we missed out on, especially when I was younger.
Coach Coop actually brings 3 or 4 people, the kids that actually do live in Malton. He brings quite a few of them to practices and games and stuff. So that's another thing I didn't have. On my last team, if you didn't have a ride to the game, you're kind of screwed.
We wanted to create that sense of culture where it's bigger than basketball. We're trying to guide you academically. We're trying to guide you into the workforce.
Basketball is a lot like life. Ain't nobody gonna miss anything, ever. And basketball here,
You can't be the dumbest guy in class and the best guy on the court. It doesn't work. So it's very important for us where we have a mandate that you need a 70% average minimum across all your classes each semester, minimum. A 70 is not a huge target. We'll offer you our free tutoring services. So we have a group of tutors we work with, and then we have a master tutor. We have Coach Keon, and we'll send you to him if you're absolutely struggling. It's important for us to help parents. My parents put me through sports, and so we wanted to provide that for this next generation.
So my older one, he did actually start off with soccer. He gained the height. Everybody's like, no, you should be in basketball. You're in the wrong sport.
I found basketball was more easier, more fun, and I felt like it's more natural to me.
I was surprised with Bishan. He was that good. Because I thought, he was good at soccer too, but he was amazing at basketball. And even Baron, he watched him play, and he's into basketball. He started really well. He used to play with Collective. He got in right away.
Yeah, I taught him. I got him into basketball, and since then he's been playing, and we've both been developing.
He basically helped me with most of the stuff that I learned in basketball. He helped me learn how to start shooting, my shooting form, and just he's the one who brought me to basketball.
They both played with Collective, and then they went to Game 6, and then they came here. Over here, I find a little bit, it's more like family. So 6 to 8 is Baron's practice, and 8 to 10 is Bishan's. And Baron, he finishes the 8, but if there's another coach that's around that's free, they help Baron. So, Baron's not sitting around either. So they're helping him, they're training him, so he gets that extra training.
Yeah, I want to go college and get a scholarship and maybe make the NBA.
I want to continue getting greater at basketball and joining teams that can get me more highlights and so I have a more chance of making it to NBA.
Affordability is a big question when it comes to our organization.
We are a not-for-profit corporation. We try to knock off money every year for every age group as much as we can. None of our coaches are paid. We're all volunteers. We all have our own careers, jobs, other aspirations outside of coaching. We do it for the love of the game, for the love of the kids.
I find other teams, they're very greedy when it comes to money. Over here, it's not like that.
It's important for us to help parents. There's a lot of single income households in this community. Being from this community, I understand the socioeconomic demographic. It's tough times in Malton, always.
In terms of fees and stuff, this was way more manageable than my old team because we do have a lot of sponsors. And the thing that really sold me is the coaches. The coaches here are just great. They're they'll talk to you about stuff. They're really nice. And there's lots of coaches. We're not short on coaches at all. We do have quite a bit of coaches. Yeah, it's actually crazy because out of all the teams I've been on, and I've been on a few teams, this is the best team in terms of community and stuff. I could talk to any of the coaches. Sometimes one of the coaches will text me about some stuff oh, here's some videos to work on your jumper, this and that. I think Coach Chad even got me some shoes for the season when I joined. So yeah, they're all really interactive with all the players and stuff.
We give them our phone numbers, right? We give them our Instagram, just so you have a direct contact to your coaches. If something was to happen in your personal life that you can share, come to us. You know, we can. I mean, we may not have the answers, right? But at least we can guide you.
Coach Coop, he loves to teach life lessons. He works at a school. He's the coach there for their team. I think they like just won a championship or something. But yeah, he just loves to try and teach lessons and stuff. So yeah, he's taught me a lot of stuff that I could use in like on the court and off the court as well.
In 5 to 10 years, I tell them, you're not going to remember the losses and the wins. You're going to remember the moments you spent with your friends. We had a break in between games, and they went to play hide and seek in Arona, and one kid hid in a bin. So they're never going to, I don't even remember who we played that day. I don't remember what the score was, but I remember that moment.
We went to OBA and our U14, I believe this was last year, won the cup, and a dad grabbed me from the side and he said, you took a street playing no good player and you made him a champ. And there was tears in his eyes.
If you make it bigger than basketball, if you ask the kids when they walk in the door, how was your day? Not, how's your jump shot? Did you shoot 100% from the free throw line? I think asking them how their parents are doing, how their siblings are doing, how their grades are doing, how their week was, that goes a long way. Everything's bigger than basketball.